Welcome to ToughBuilds Customs Studio. Today I got a product to review for you guys and it came from SumaProformance. So why don't you stick around, and don't worry guys, I got a gift for you. So you're gonna want to stick around. So let's go ahead and jump into her. SumaProformance sent me out this nice product to actually show for you guys right here on ToughBuilds Customs. For one, I just like to say that their box is amazing. This is definitely going to be a keeper, probably going to go on my shelf. I really like this. It shows how much effort they actually have in their branding. So we're going to go ahead and open this box and show you what I got. Before that, I just want to give a huge shout out to SumaProformance for sending me this out to review for you guys at home. Let's go ahead and check out what they sent. These tinted blue mirrors right here, guys, will stop all of that glare you guys see behind you when you guys have a really big truck behind you that just doesn't want to shut the damn high beams off. Like, come on, bro, shut them off. Well, you don't have to worry anymore. You know what? SumaProformance's nice, magnificent mirrors right here have a nice tint to them. It is a blue tint. Usually you'll see this on maybe a newer car that actually does it automatically, but if yours does not come with it, don't worry, Suma's got your back. They come in 3 different trims. The trim that I have here today is a defrost with a blinker built inside the mirror. Very cool. I'm really interested in seeing how this really works. We're gonna put that to a test here on ToughBuilds Customs. But before I do that, let me give you the last 2. The second one is definitely going to be the biggest one out of all of them because newer vehicles actually come with this, and if yours is equipped with it, you're definitely going to want to get this one. So this one has a lane assist monitor built inside of the mirror. You don't see it on the mirror, there's no logo or anything like that to get in your way of your visual perspective on what is behind you. So the last one is going to be just a defroster. So it's just a defroster with the blue tint on it. If you guys have not seen the Mustang's mirrors, they're this small, don't worry, they're still this small. The only difference in between the mirror and the way it looks is that there's actually a blind spot monitoring system that sits right here. So it's basically just a mirror that sits there and it's annoying, and I can't wait to get rid of that. This mirror is just going to make the car look even better, I'm pretty sure it is. I am a member of a car club, it is my car club. I am the vice president of it. I kind of want to show up with different new cool stuff to actually show the people that join my car club. When they see things on my car, they're always wondering what and how did I get it. What we're going to go ahead and do today, guys, we're going to install these bad boys and I'm going to show you how it really works. You're going to want to stick around till the end. Before we go ahead and install these mirrors, I definitely want to show you what the benefit of buying Suma's brand new amazing blue tint mirrors. One little thing that you guys should keep in mind is what they do, how, and when. When you are driving and you are at a stoplight, or per se, you're in a drive-through, or maybe you're just driving on the freeway, and somebody behind you has really super bright lights. What happens to that bright light when it shines into your mirror? This is pretty much exactly what happens. As you guys can see, it gets very glary. You can't see. The light, how it reflects off the mirror, is very blinding. It will blind you and whoever else is in the car most of the time if it's on the passenger side. This can get really, really annoying to anybody that is driving. Suma came up with a mirror that will actually stop and prevent this from happening. Blue tint basically distorts that blue or white or whatever color light that is shining into your mirror, and it makes it more clear so that way you can still see who's behind you and not have such a glare on your mirror, and it's not so bright where it's going to shine right into your face. We're going to go ahead and install these. I just wanted to show you guys a before, and then I'm going to show you guys an after. So we're going to do exactly what I am doing right now with the flashlight, and I'm going to show you guys how glary this will no longer get. So let's go ahead and install these puppies. A ratchet with an extension with a T10 attached to it, panel removal tool, flathead screwdriver, flashlight to see what you are doing. First part is definitely going to encounter having one of these on hand, and we're basically going to just push the mirror up and then you're going to use your flathead screwdriver. There's going to be 2 pins on the bottom of the mirror. You'll see them. You're going to go ahead and shove that in and just pop it right out. Do the same thing for the other side, and that mirror should come loose. We got the mirror out. Now that we got the mirror out, now we have to remove the back cover. Why, you're probably wondering. Well, you got to get behind to the wires that are connected to your original blinker, because we're going to jump it to this blinker right here, so that way you can have the blinker that's in the mirror. There's little clips at the top where you can see them. You're going to go ahead and take your flathead screwdriver and just go up there and just remove them. They're really easy, but eventually I'm going to be changing these out for carbon fiber. How they come off is they just slide off, by the way. So it's going to slide that way. And it comes off just like that. The clip that I'm talking about is this guy right here. So this is the clip that pretty much hangs in there. Now that we got the cover off of the mirror, the next spot we're going to do is we're going to take out this screw and that screw. So this one and this one are both going to come out. You're going to take your handy dandy ratchet here. I'm going to go in and grab out this screw here and this screw here. What that's going to allow is for us to pull this part right here off. There is an easier way to get access to this, and if you just put your screwdriver in this hole right here and push up, do the same thing with this one, push up, and then this guy should come right off. Now we are inside the mirror. There's 1, 2, and 3 screws that we got to take out. Now that we got this part out, this is going to be free. You're going to be able to take this whole shield right here completely off. Takes a little finagling, but once you get it off, it's super duper easy. Now we have the light. This one has a little tab right here on the side. Go ahead and pull that down. Now your light is free. Remember to route this the same direction that you took it off. It just makes everything a lot easier. In the meantime, we're going to leave it out because we're going to have to strip some of this off, so that way we can have access to these 2 wires. And those are the 2 wires that you're going to want, because when this light goes on, you want the mirror to also illuminate as well. What I did off camera, I took some of the factory OEM tape off of the wires, and I went ahead and I fused the red with the positive wire for the mirror. I did trim the wire too. Your guys' wire is going to be 20 times longer, and the reason for it is because if you want to basically wire it into anything else, you may. But I just figured this way is going to be super simple, and they do provide everything to do it, so it makes it super easy. The next thing you want to do, you don't want to put it on the same spot near this one, because when this guy sits in, it's already too fat. So you don't want to make this part right here more fatter to where your mirror motor will not be able to sit back on here. So you want to make sure that you have a lot of clearance to do so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fuse it more up, so that way it will fit more into this hole. I know a lot of you guys don't like these things, but they work very, very simple. Now that we have the positive, which is the white and black wire, is with the positive. Now your black wire, complete black wire, is always your ground. Every time. It does not change. So what you're going to do is you're going to fuse that with the ground on the OEM mirror. I'm going to go ahead and use my needle nose pliers to fuse them together. And you can pull on them just a little bit. Don't put a lot of torque into pulling on that, because you will rip the wire. So there's that. And what else is cool about these wire jumpers here is that when you want to put it back to OEM, you may. You can just take these off and black tape it so you don't have to worry about it. And that's another reason why you want to push it up higher than your positive. So when you want to put it back to OEM, those two cords don't meet together and it doesn't start to have a malfunction. That's one thing that you definitely don't want to do. Wires right now are technically exposed but inside the jumper. Doesn't have to be pretty, this doesn't show. So what you're going to do, you're going to start working your way up. And there we go. She is ready to start installing the mirror. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Reassembly of the mirror starts here. So to start it off with, you need your back plate, obviously. You're going to need it. You're going to need your OEM. I really want to get these upgraded. SumaProformance actually sells these. So if you want to get these upgraded, they do have the dark tint ones. You can easily get them back in just like that. And when you go over the whole housing here, you fit on just like that. Now that we have this part back on, the next thing you're going to want to do is route your cord. Now we have her plugged in. It only plugs in one way, obviously. Now you're going to want to screw her down. So screw it down and then come back. And tighten her down. I already put the bottom screw in. And then go ahead and use your tool. So now you're going to take your mirror cover. Your mirror actually sits in. Feed your wires through it. That would suck if you accidentally close your mirrors on that. Once you get the tray back on, I'm going to go ahead and screw her back in and do the same thing with this one. Now all of that is done. Now you should just be with your wire, and your wire can get tucked away after you're done. You're going to grab your mirror that's labeled L. Once again, you have the wires that are black and white and just black. That's all you're going to do. Black and white, black and white. The same thing with the ground. Now these mirrors are coated, but they can still get scratched. And the mirror, whoops. The mirror should clip in. Now that the mirror is nice and clean, you can kind of see LED that's coming off the camera on the corner. As you can see, it's not so glary. As you can tell, there's no more of that stock white bright lights behind you, because this mirror here stops that. Bam! Look at that. That's the hard work right there. Let's go ahead and tuck in this wire. Here we are on the passenger side. It's the same thing as the driver's side, but instead of this side, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this whole entire installation of this side. I pretty much showed you everything you need to know on the driver's side. If you do need more information, just let me know down in the comment section down below, and I will help you with whatever question you have about these mirrors. Let's go ahead and test out the passenger side. Well, that pretty much wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen, for SumaProformance's brand new mirrors. Down in the description down below will be the link to go ahead and click on that guy at checkout. Use ToughBuilds Customs for you guys' 10% discount right off these nice mirrors. I'm telling you guys, you are gonna be blown how well these mirrors actually perform. So go ahead and check them out for yourself, try them out, put them on your car. You will love them just like I do. You don't get any more glare. That is one big thing that I was looking for when I was looking for mirrors. Now that I finally found them, I am really thankful for SumaProformance for allowing me to review them for you guys and having the chance to run them on my 2016 Ford Mustang EcoBoost. So once again guys, don't forget 10% off. Use the link down in the description down below. Go ahead and click on that at checkout. Use that code. You will save 10% off. Well, at this point, you should know exactly what to do. Leave a comment down in the section down below. Smack the like button. And don't forget to share this with all your friends and family. Let's grow ToughBuilds Customs. I'll see you guys in the next banger.